Hey, there you are. Come on in, get comfortable, get that old seatbelt fastened, and let's see where these life lanes lead us today. This is going to be the fourth installment in a series called Some of Y'all Haven't Been to Church in a Long Time, and I don't blame you one bit. Our first installment was a prologue installment called There's a Lot of BS in Churches Today. The second installment was the introductory installment. The third installment was disappointment and discouragement. And in this episode, this installment, we're going to talk about hypocrisy. How many people have ever been turned off to going to church because of all those crazy hypocrites in church with their theatrics and dramatics and whatever-icks that they're doing? Well, if it makes you feel any better, Jesus wasn't too fond of hypocrites either. In fact, here's what Jesus says in Matthew chapter 23, verses 27 and 8. He says, "What sorrows await you, you teachers of religious law and you Pharisees." He calls them hypocrites. But he goes further. He says, "You are like whitewashed tombs, beautiful on the outside, but filled with the bones of dead people on the inside." I wonder if they needed some ice for that burn. But one of the things that Jesus warned us about in terms of hypocrisy is being all showy. Matthew chapter 6, he talks about good deeds. You know, some folks just love to blow trumpets in the synagogues and all the streets to call attention to their acts and their good deeds. Well, Jesus said, you know what? The rewards for your deeds are going to be the congratulations and the pats on the back that you got. He even goes so far as to say, look, when you do something out of the kindness of your heart, don't even let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. Nobody else needs to know. It's between you and God, period. Another area that Jesus addresses in terms of hypocrisy, and this is a toughie, I got to tell you, is what comes out of our mouths. If you call yourself religious, but you can't control your mouth, your tongue, then your religion is worthless. There are those that will justify what they said, why they said it, and why they shouldn't be judged for it. The thing is, all of that self-serving, trying to rationalize why they said what they said and why they're not wrong and why you shouldn't judge them, that's a big turnoff to a lot of people. And people won't go to church because other people just don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Which leads us to another biggie. Some people try to fix other people, try to hide behind the "don't judge me" card. What they say is, you got no right to judge me. You're not God, you can't judge me. We're supposed to treat people like we want to be treated. People that try to fix other people and or try to hide behind the "don't judge me" card makes folks not want to go to church. Back in Matthew, the book of Matthew, Jesus says, you know what? It's folks like you that shut the doors of heaven and don't let people in. You won't get in yourselves, and you're leaning against the door to keep other people from getting in as well. The common theme throughout this entire series is this: don't let your experiences in church dictate your relationship with God. Those should be two separate things. And with that, my friends, I will say bye for now and see you soon.